Guys, we're just getting started. Look how cool that is. This is a different species of sturgeon. Whoa, yeah, I got it. All right, relax, 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 relax. All four of these guys are doing amazing. Limestone, this is gonna be our filter. Just pressing. You're ready for your waterfall, buddy, huh? Let's catch him up.
Woo! It's Catch 'em all fishing with Zak Catchem.
Look at this fish. Catch him up. I love these baby arowanas and these little tiny sturgeon. If you can see them, they should be coming up. But 2 arowanas are more yellow and 2 are like more white, if you notice, and 1 actually died. I don't know why. I just found them floating the other day. Where are you? My beautiful, beautiful sturgeon. Let's see if we can coax you up a little bit. Come on, go to the shallow so we can see you. Oh, oh, oh. Super fast, super fast, super fast. Hard to see, even with the albino one. There's the albino running. See if I can get this guy out for you. Check that out. How beautiful of a fish is that? In and out. Now this is the diamondbacks, which seem to be a little bit more alert. That was a sterlet I just grabbed. The diamondbacks will not let me grab them, but the sterlets are so friendly. There's another one. There's another one right over here, sucking on my finger already. Come on, come on. Look how cool that is, guys. Baby sturgeon. This is a sterlet. So this is a different species of sturgeon. And the diamondbacks are in there. The arowanas, you can see, are looking right at me. But the sterlets let you just pick them up, while the sturgeon, the diamondback sturgeon, really won't. But I'm gonna try anyway. I think I got this guy. Come up. Whoa, yeah, I got him. Sweet. All right, relax, 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 relax. Super friendly. They eat out of my hand. That's the only way I can even do this. But check that out, guys. Golden, and then there's 1 black one, but basically 2 and 2. They're just different colors. All 4 of them are so unique. In this tiny pond, you can see them because it's very crystal clear how shallow this is. But what we're doing today, guys, is we're actually building a pond and a whole river system for these little guys. It's gonna be so sick. We are grinding in the middle of it right now, but I'm gonna show you start to finish. Today we have a giant truck coming in any second. He is gonna dump the biggest pile of rocks you've ever seen right here to get this project started. Oh my God, he's here already. Guys, we're just getting started, and that truck is so fast. How did he get here that early? Guys, these guys are the best. This is not sponsored or anything like that. I love them. They've helped me with so many projects. Pond behind you, everything. These guys dumped me all my sand to make all my builds. Look how big this is. Look at the tarp itself. That's what we're dealing with today. He's coming straight back this way. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited, guys. I love building. I love all this. Oh my God. Yes. That look good? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much. No problem, bro. Yeah. Come on, we need it to get some life. Yes. Yes, sir. Perfect. Can't do better than that. Good. Thank you. Better not get too close to the back of that. You'll be on Instagram. I'm so happy we had this project. This is actually part of what we're going to build our filter with. All this limestone, this is one giant filter is what you're looking at, or at least it's an attempt to build one. Bye guys, see you later. This is our project. This massive pile of rocks. This is gonna be our filter because I'm tired of looking at our pond, man. All the lake water is just so ugly. Look at it. You can't even see our fish. There's fish the size of a manatee right there almost. Literally the size of me, actually. Like seriously, there's 5-foot long fish in there. You can't see them at all. Come on over here. Tired of needing little small viewing tanks to grow things out like this. I mean, this is great and all, but it's only temporary. I mean, even in the pool now, you can't see anything because of how ugly it is. That water, there's 100 koi right here and they're getting big. They're like this big, but you can only see them when they come up to eat. And it's because of the algae bloom with the lake water. Although this lake water is life-giving healthy, I mean, this is the best of the best. I've had no issues with fish as far as them like getting sick or anything. This is a dead end end pretty much of a long, massive canal that goes all the way to the ocean. All the plants are growing around it. Everything is looking great. Guys, this is such a great system, but if you can't see the fish, it gets super annoying. All these little guys are growing out so amazingly. The sturgeon are growing out amazingly. But if you guys can't see these fish at home, when you guys are watching the YouTube videos at home, you can barely see this. Check this out. I'm gonna feed them. They'll all come up right here. Check it out. Let's see if you can even see that. There's like 15, 20 koi right there, and you can barely even see them. It just looks like a little bit of a yellow and orange blob right at the bottom. And that's even if you can see that, guys. Today we're making a difference with our big, gigantic rock filter. It's gonna be tough. Not gonna be some crazy easy project, but we're gonna try our best to make sure that it's crystal clear for you, as clear as this pond is throughout the whole pond system. The only thing we can see is you in this crystal clear water because it's 2 inches. Look, you can't even see Big Red. Big Red is chilling right there, center frame. Center frame. You can't even see that big boy at all. See the stingrays, oh, here they come. Hey, what's up, babies? How you doing? But our goal is to make every fish in this entire enclosure as visible as these rays are, because these guys are absolutely magnificent. There's Ray, Pancake. Barbara's doing circles over here to the left. We got Nubby. Guys, if this works, this whole entire pond will be magnificent. You might see it in the back of a couple of videos because we're taking our time trying to clear all this rock from its little dustiness. I just have a little bit of shrimp. I'm gonna feed the stingrays. This is gonna be quite a huge project, but I think I'll be able to do it in one day. I summon the rays. Watch these guys get a whiff. Uh-oh, that's Pancake. Oh, love is in the air. Pancake, what you doing? That's the original too. Come on, oh, Pancake and Ray, come on. Oh, vroom. Little bit of whiff, and these guys go absolutely nuts. I love watching them do that. I cannot get enough. But these two little freshies are among their two other peers. Where are the peers? Their peers are actually coming right there. It's hard to see because of the glare, but they are rocketing on their way to get some food right now. Here's Barbara, I think. Yep, here comes Barbara. Uh-oh, there you are. There's Pancake right there and Ray. Ooh, don't fight. Don't just eat. Don't fight, just eat. They need to get used to just eating and not fighting. And Nubby comes over here and picks up the rest because Nubby is a tank. Here she comes now too. Come on, Nub, hurry up. Hurry up, what are you doing? The food's over here, son. You haven't learned yet? Come on. These guys are so easy to train. They are big animals. It's tough to raise them without having like a literal pond system. This river system has been amazing for them, but these guys are doing phenomenal, as you can see. Eating, and they eat right out of my hands. A little risky because they do have their barbs, but all four of these guys are doing amazing. Ray, Nubset, Barbara, and of course Pancake. Son and I getting through it. One shovel at a time, ladies and gentlemen, one shovel at a time. 5 hours, we're almost done, guys. And we did it, finally. One step closer to clear water. Son and I took this about an hour down, but it was a hardcore hour. Ready to go eat, and we'll chip at it again another day. But so far, so good. Now that we got all the rocks off of this tarp, we have to dig a little bit of a pond here that flows all the way over here through a small creek that we're going to put the rocks into now that they're all washed off and chill, through this big old like little hill that we just made and into the pond, and that should clear up all of this like mucky little algae filled type of area. It's beautiful out here. The fish are monsters, but I want it to be crystal clear. All that water flowing through the plants and the rocks should do the trick. I'm trying basically to block off. You see all of that beautiful algae that's keeping our pond alive. That's great. We have the little minnows running around, but what we were trying to do is stop all of that from going to the pond. Obviously all of our fish are very healthy, looking great, but at the same time I would really like you guys to see them more often instead of just being blurry little blobs, you know what I mean? This will be our entire filter, basically itself, just the rocks and just like an all natural filter. Now what you can see I'm doing is I'm taking water out of this pond because I think if this has enough weeds, we might be able to get away with just a little bit of rock and have some rock left over to do whatever we want to do over here. You can see this is quickly filling up. Hopefully this trickles down through this culvert I cut out. I'm gonna layer this with rocks. You can see I just dug it. There's worms still kicking around right there. We're gonna see how fast and how much water will stay in this lower spot. If it does stay in here and trickle down through here, we are cooking, guys. Look, you ready? You're ready for your waterfall, buddy, huh? It's been 1 minute with these, and what we're seeing is just if this water would flow to any other part of the yard. That's what we don't want. But it looks like it's already chugging a little hole through here. So we're gonna fill this up with rock. Hopefully we can keep all of this as a natural filtration. All this grass will turn into water grass, water weed, stuff like that. All the water that's coming over there from those ponds will clear up. Hopefully this is enough to clear it up before it gets into this pond system. It's gonna take a while though. Obviously we got some dirty water first. We have the water running from the top here. Now these are just 2 of our pumps. We have 2 more pumping right here. So we're gonna have extra 2 pumps flowing. This is a lot of water to move down through this filter. This is, oh, look at that. Beautiful, enjoying the wildlife, little butterfly, whatever, moth. Distractions. We got water flowing through here, and this is all going into this catch system. You can see it's flowing really fast, like really fast. That's like 5,000 gallons per hour, and the other one is 3,600, I believe, once it's around that height. At this height, which is about 8 feet higher than where the pumps are. The pumps are down in the water. Pipes go up, down, and around to right here. This is the initial waterfall. Boom. Flowing through all this grass, which is eventually going to turn into just water grass. All this grass is filtering out the algae right now, but this is going to eventually turn into like a water grass, like just a lily bed. This is all flooded. You can see, I know it's clear, but it's already very clear. I mean, I just dug this trench out. As you can see, the water goes to about right here. I got lucky that this area is a little bit deeper than the surrounding area. I dug this catch just to catch all the water. All the water that comes from there flows through the grass, filters out. It's just a natural filtration. It'll go into the ground, all little sediment, everything. It should be just enough distance that all the little sediment and maybe the plankton will filter through all these plants. Eventually this grass is going to turn into a water grass. All that water goes to right here. Boom. Beautiful. Starting to get really clear already. I just dug this out and flow out of here. You can see the clarity. I mean, you can definitely see that just compared to the lake water. Like, and that's 1 inch of water. This looks already 1,000 times better, but it's going to take a while since I did a lot of digging. You can barely see that koi. Give it some time, guys. This is going to look absolutely amazing. We only have 2 pumps on it now, but we have to put 2 more of the water exits attached to this. So these 2 pumps and their exits have to go right around here to about here to join these other 2 pumps and flow into our filtration system and back into our ponds. Back to work. Our sterlet and sturgeon are right here. Let's see. How you guys doing? Hello. Want to come up? Say hello? He looks like he's got a little bit of sunburn. Maybe not. They're supposed to be in cold water, but these guys were raised in Florida, so they're pretty healthy. I mean, I can't even believe how beautiful these guys are. And obviously arowanas, they're supposed to be in the warmest water of all time. So these guys love it here. But this water is very warm for sturgeon. I mean, they're really healthy. But what we did is we built this beautiful area. We built something for you guys. What is going to be the most beautiful part, I think, of this entire thing is going to be this little bit of wetlands. It's going to be like our own little like Everglades. I mean, pretty much that's what it is. All this is going to start flowing. We're all done. I mean, it's obviously flowing right now, but we're all done essentially. Obviously we have to cover it up with the grass, sand, stuff like that to make sure we hide all of our pumps. But I just extended our pumps. I extended our pipe from the exits over here. You can see there's 2 exits there, and there's 1 exit over here just by our arowanas. Our sterlets right where I have my hand, just under there. You can see it. You can see it right there. Bam. All this water and all of that water, this has to stay full of microorganisms for our babies and our baby koi fish, our baby arowana, our baby sturgeon. All these guys get little micro shrimp, stuff like that, plankton, straight from the lake. I'm gonna leave this exactly how it is. This is obviously clear enough to see anything. And it'll clear up in no time. Sometimes during the year, this is just crystal clear, and so is the lake. But just right now, summertime, I don't know. That algae bloom just went crazy. We don't want to depend on that lake for clarity though. So I built this entire wetlands, which should mimic like the Everglades, like a mangrove, like anything. All the water that we got going on from 4 different pumps is coming out of there, flowing straight down. Beautiful You can see this grass is already filtering it out, but soon river grass is going to replace where all this grass is. It's just going to be river grass. Obviously this grass might survive for a little bit, but it's just slowly going to just switch over to river grass, and it's going to look so cool and become like an Everglades wetlands, as you see right here. This is already going to have creatures in it. I mean, we just turned this on and I already saw little minnows swimming through here, stuff like that, that just came up through this heavy little waterfall. Beautiful. Oh, I mean, this is not beautiful, but this will be crystal clear. We're just gonna have to give it some time for everything to settle and all this new water to replace all that old water. An important step is just pressing on this grass, because as I press this down, you can see I'm making a little bit of that dirt come up, and that is just making a little trench that's gonna keep this water going that direction. I don't want it to go that way. That's the issue. If it goes up and around that little trench, then we're gonna have a big wetlands. I mean, it'll still work, but there's a whole yard will be underwater. So I gotta keep pushing, make sure that water is getting through all the grass. Uh-oh, gotta make sure that happens. If it goes like that, that's not enough water. I gotta push down and keep pushing down. I can just walk this with my boots, and then I just check with my hands to make sure, and then boom, we have crystal clear water. Look, that dirt isn't even getting through to the trench. That is working. This filter system, oh my gosh, what beautiful filtration. All natural. Come on. Soon we're going to be able to see every single monster in here, and I have a surprise for you guys. We have been growing out quite a few monsters in here, just like you saw right there. You never know what's in the bottom of this thing, and we're gonna have to clear out some of the invasives too that snuck up here. Giants in the land, big reds enclosure, and then the stingrays, and then the giant pacu. I'm gonna add a bridge. That's gonna be really cool. We definitely need a bridge or something to go over that little bit of a waterfall that I'm gonna build, but essentially it's done. This is just the backing behind the scenes, exactly how I did it, guys. I made this little wetlands with about, I want to say that's maybe 12 to 15 feet from that little waterfall all the way to here. And I dug this out and filled it with those rocks just because that's like a natural clarifier. This whole thing is a natural filter to make the water just pure, crystal clear. All the grass, wetlands, all the little particles from our pumps and pipes and everything will fall in between the cracks of the grass, most of them anyway, come down here, settle on the wetlands, and then all the water collects in this little trough. You can see it slowly trickling in. Really slow, but not crazy slow, and boom, a little bit of a flow, and look how clear it gets as it gets into the pond. That's how clear our water is going to be. We're going to have super crazy clarity, and boom, it's going to keep going. All that fresh water, you could see it slowly replacing all of this burnt water because we just dug. We were digging a lot, so this is all just cloudy mud water for now, just because we were digging the trench. We were working our butts off today, but we got it done in one day. I already see the tail of some monsters waiting to be seen. These guys are well trained, ready to go. So is Big Red. But right now, I mean, sometimes the clarity, you could see this clarity, even with all the mud in it, is not much better than the lake. Look at the lake. I'm telling you, it's not just all the mud that we dug out. I mean, obviously that's part of it right now, but you can barely see Big Red. Big Red, come here. Look at this. Imagine you're sitting there and that thing just pops up. Hey buddy, how you doing? You're such a good boy. He's hungry. He's like, dude, clear my water up. And we are, I'm telling you, relax, Big Red, we got you. As our system comes together, the water will flow down, and in our stingray enclosure, all of this is natural weeds. I mean, that's going to clarify the water in itself, and that's probably what's going to replace some of the weeds in the grass that we have over there with our waterfall. That's just all going to be replaced from natural regular grass in daylight to this water grass that's so cool, just coming up out of nowhere. And that's going to continue to clarify the water. The grass is going to be happy, and so are our stingrays. Look, I can barely see it today. I'm sorry, buddy. Come on. Don't be pissed. I'm going to get some food for you soon. Once this is all clear, our stingrays, our sturgeon, our arowanas are all going to be in here along with our new grow out koi fish to clear this entire level up. This is going to be a massive level. I mean, it has the river system all the way over to the ponds, and if you go past there, those are our gigantic pacu. You can't even see because it's so cloudy, but the stingrays are still loving it. They love cloudy water. Sorry guys, this is about to be crystal clear for you. And there's our beautiful albino arowana. Just came up for 2 seconds. I could barely get them, but we're gonna be able to see everything. That's the issue. I mean, all this water, look, there's something giant right there. I just saw it. Even in the shallows, it is like so dirty and mucky out here. You can barely see that mine cichlid. It's right on the surface. You can barely see it. I mean, that's in like 1 inch of water, and that's the issue with the lake. There's a little peacock right there. You can't see, you can't tell what it is. I mean, this lake is just that algae bloom. We're tired of it. So I gotta clean that up. I gotta put some grass on top of our pipes and stuff like that. Our wetlands are gonna come together on top of our whole river system for our sturgeon, stingrays, arowanas, koi fish. Everybody is looking so healthy regardless of the clarity, but now we're gonna also have the clarity to match. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. It's a lot of fun digging and building, but we really want to see our fish, and I know you guys do too. Our wetlands looks like it's working. Everything's coming together. It's gonna take a minute, but our catch looking like it's keeping all of our water very, very clear. These plants are clarifying it. This is gonna be absolutely amazing if it keeps flowing right and all that water goes in the right direction. I just gotta make sure that it doesn't go out and about over there, but it looks like I dug just perfectly to make sure that doesn't happen. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. These guys are growing out. We're gonna put these guys in our beautiful river system that we're building. The wetlands are gonna make it crystal clear, and we're gonna be able to see all these guys grow out into monsters and see the monsters that are already growing out in our monster pen. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Like, subscribe, and share your favorite video from Catch 'em All Fishing to a friend. If you're enjoying everything, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. Leave your comments and suggestions down below, and I'll see you on the next one while we catch 'em up. Woo!